Yes, the revolutionary Pan-African fast. What are we up to? We up to the...
Not Dr. Umar Pan-African pro-black Queens only Johnson. They got you too.
We must stay focused, my brothers.
Yes, the Latinas just might be the black man's new kryptonite, and I'm blaming Diddy. Every black man whose nuts dropped in the 90s knows that J-Lo had more ass than a corn-fed donkey, and the black man has never been the same since. See, before, most black men was trying to find a white chick with a fat ass, but as you can see, most of us only found fat-ass white chicks.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
These Spanish, they done start getting finer than the motherfucker. Y'all black better tighten up. They fuck around and learn how to fry chicken. You is useless.
But as the years went on and on, we started seeing more and more chicas hermosas in Walmart, McDonald's, On Depot, and Ross. And just like Dr. Umar Johnson, we got caught staring. And if you like me, then you probably learned just enough Spanish to raise a flacacita in her own language. But dating Latinas and Hispanics can come with some drawbacks, rooted in racism, classism, and nationalism. For all of y'all that may not know, a lot of Latino parents may tell their children, mejorar la raza, which translates to better the race, aka no black people, no moreno, no morenas. And when I found this out, I was like, no mames.
Hispanic people. Are we ready to have this conversation? You don't get a pass because Latino people have been historically racist towards other people of color, other cultures, towards black people.
They go hard in the paint.
They go hard in the
they
paint
go pretty
against
fucking
that.
hard.
Ask another Latino man if he's going to let his daughter date a black man. Ask him genuinely, but then he's going to have no problem marching down the street with a BLM sign.
Mexican people only date within their culture, bro. Like, so there was this beautiful Mexican girl, you feel me? Like, she was so beautiful, and I tried to raise her up, you know what I'm saying? And guess what she told me? She like, nah, cause my mom is not gonna like it. What you mean by that?
Yes, I have plenty of experience dating Latinas, and I can tell you that the parents, mostly the mother or madre, is racist. And similar to the black community, you want the madre to like you, but not all Latinas are the same. So if you find yourself checking for a chicana bonita, then I got a list of the best Latinas for a black man in America. Emphasis on North America because this list does not account for women in Latin America.
This is why black guys love Hispanic women.
Why?
Because Hispanic women would be like, that's not enough.
Oh, yeah.
They challenge them. They're like, what you mean? If you're not going to cry for me right now.
Now the worst is Dominicans. Why? Because they look exactly how I imagined Delilah would look if she was gonna trick me by cutting off my dreads and taking all my strength. Man, Dominican women have the exact look a black man is going for, and they know it. Why you think Ice Spice is so damn popular? Bending that booty over and running her finger through them swollen lips is a natural cure for erectile dysfunction. Viagra and other dick pills then ran out of business thanks to this bitch. But Ice Spice and Dominican women like her are evil. And despite what Dr. Umar Johnson may think, Dominicans do not consider themselves black when it don't benefit them. I used to have a barber from New York and some homeboys in the military that all dated Dominican women, and they all have said worst decision they've ever made. Just imagine losing a chick like Ice Spice. You gonna be sick. She got a whole song talking about it. Not to mention, a lot of Dominicans secretly prefer white people. And she'll use American black women's tactic of treating our black ass as bad, but she'll be submissive and docile to that white man. The next Latina that I would caution you to get involved with is the Puerto Rican. If you ain't used to it, her calling you Poppy will have you making the ass out of yourself like Eddie Murphy and Shrek.
Yo puedo conseguir a alguien mejor que tú. Yo no te necesito.
All right, look. You're too toxic. I can't do this anymore. It's over, okay? Just leave me alone.
Papi, ven aquí. Tú sabes que no me puedes dejar. Ven aquí. Papi.
Got you doing stuff you never do, like unlocking your phone and giving it to her. Desbloquea tu teléfono y dámelo, papi. And if you know like I know, then you know that Puerto Ricans is viciously jealous. Let them corner you with some hot ass grease while they questioning you with the fastest Spanish you ever heard in your life, and you can't understand shit. You gonna be coming up with more excuses than a pregnant nun in the 13th century. In all seriousness, Puerto Ricans are lovely, but if you don't want to wake up with a knife to your throat, then I recommend that you date the next group of Latinas that I got on this list: Colombians and Venezuelans.
Rate me and my friend 1 through 10.
10.
Yes?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, very nice.
Those two? Both?
10.
What would you rate yourself?
Me.
Yeah, what would you rate yourself? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. I agree. That's a 10. Right there, guys. You curious what a 10 is? There you go.
Now personally, I have no experience dating American, Colombians, or Venezuelans. And the only black men that I know of that dated them in their country of origin. So all my information comes from my Hispanic buddies that dated them, and from what I can tell, Mayor La Raza runs very deep in the parents and the kids. So with that being said, then I recommend you go to Colombia for your Colombiana and your Venezuelan. And I say that because most of the Venezuelans that move from Venezuela will end up in Colombia or Florida. Now the next on this list is the lovely Mexicanas. The best thing about a Mexican girl is how reasonable, relatable, and fun they are. You ain't gotta be the tallest and you ain't gotta be the richest, but you gotta like drinking, dancing, and carne asada. Mexican girls are some of the hardest working girls you'll meet. You'll see them working in warehouses, farms, and rigs, but not because they want to. It's because they've been raised by Mexican parents that demand that their kids help out with them damn bills. And you better remember that when her madre starts calling you mijo. Since the majority of Latinas in America are Mexican, take my advice and don't make the mistakes I made. Focus on her side of the family, particularly the mama or whoever the motherly figure is. Be sure to talk to the madre in Espanol. Even if you can't, she loves the fact that you're trying. Prepare for them to show up at your house unannounced. And it's gonna be kids, cousins, nieces, and nephews everywhere. And prepare to meet all 99,999 of her damn brothers. These like your brothers in there?
Hey, what's this? What's going on, y'all? Where you from? Where'd you meet him?
That's right, man. Put this shit on, man.
Bro,
Hold on, man.
hey,
Give me
what
your
is
motherfucking
this?
shit, man.
I ain't got this stuff on. Hey, but where they taking me? We're gonna run to the border.
The next best Latin American queen on this list is the Brazilian. Now I know that Brazilians are Portuguese and not Latino, but they still number 2 on this list. Because like the Dominican, there is a large population of African ancestry. For black men that want black women, minus the bullshit, they need to look no further than the Brazilian. Every last Brazilian I've come across in America have been life-changing, just lovely. They treat you like you're their long-lost best friend. I know why the passport bros come home from Brazil crying like babies on that airplane ride back. I would too. If you haven't experienced a perfect 10 treating you like she don't know she a perfect 10, man, imagine being a kid in a labyrinthian toy store with only 5 minutes to fill your basket. You running like hell trying to find a PS5 all to spot it and then realize you done ran out of time and gotta leave with nothing. That's how the passport bros feel when they gotta fly their ass back to the States from Brazil. If you was to find a Brazilian woman here, that's like a free PS5. Who do you know that has a free PS5? A lucky mother. That's who. And that brings me to my number one best Latina for a black man in America. This Latina is the chef's kiss, and I bet a lot of y'all wouldn't have guessed this. And that is the Guatemalan.
How old are you?
21.
Where are you from?
Guatemala.
What do you look for in a guy right now?
He's funny and he treats me well.
What about the money?
I don't care.
Not at all?
No.
So he doesn't even have to make 100K?
No.
Let's say you made 100K. How much should he make?
I don't care. I really don't care about money.
What do you care more about then?
His personality.
Yeah?
Yes.
So let's say I wanted to take you on a first date, right? Where would you want to go?
Maybe to eat something, I don't know, to a restaurant.
What if I said, let's go to Burger King?
It's okay. I love Burger King.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Hamburger, maybe. I really don't care.
Okay. What gave you that mentality?
I don't know, maybe my parents raised me well.
The secret is out. The most underrated Latina in America is the Guatemalan chick by far. If you are looking to settle down for the rest of your life, black man, come here, come here, come on over here. If you are done dating and trying to be a proper man, get your ass a Guatemalan chick right now. Every black man I know, including myself, has nothing but good things to say about Guatemalan women, except the black men that done fucked up their relationship with one. I haven't even heard of a Guatemalan chick taking the kids and leaving because she was bored or had fear of missing out. I'm not saying that that's not possible or that that doesn't happen. I'm just saying that I personally have never heard of it, and nobody I know has ever heard of anything like that happening. Trust me when I say that the Guatemalans are the most compatible, lovely, reasonable women for black men in America.
But you're not a virgin.
Yes, I am.
Why haven't you, done the deed yet?
Because I don't think they're worth it to.
Are you like waiting for marriage or a boyfriend or what?
Marriage.
Do you think that that's realistic?
Yes.
Okay. What gives you that idea?
Because I can see it in my parents. They wait until marriage.
Now I know I didn't go over all the ethnicities in Latin America like the El Salvadorans, the Hondurans, the Cubans. So if y'all have some experience with those women, then let us know in the comments. But before you settle down with anybody, make sure you take your ass to the DR and get a haircut. But anyway, man, that's the video for today. And if you enjoyed the video, then be sure to like the damn video. Be sure to click here to see why black men are responsible for all this damn hoflation in America. If you missing my shorts, then be sure to hit me up on Instagram at NGE_nevergoodenough. And if you want to do some business with me, then be sure to hit me up on my Gmail at NGEnevergoodenough@gmail.com. And remember, become the change you want to see. It's your boy, NGE. Peace.